God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "Pay attention, my beloved child. I have seen that your heart is weary, and I know how hard you've been trying to find rest. You've searched for shelter in so many directions, trying to fill the emptiness with what was within your reach, but nothing has been enough to quiet the pain that screams when everything around you falls silent. I know every thought you have, every hidden tear, every time you tried to smile even though you were falling apart inside. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour down on you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings you this valuable content. Don't wait any longer to begin your journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start walking toward a fuller and more abundant life. And now, here you are, listening to these words, and this is not a coincidence. It was I who brought you here. In the midst of sleepless nights, in the days when everything felt too heavy, in the prayers you thought no one heard, I was guiding you to this moment. You have not been forgotten or ignored. I am your Father, and yes, I want to speak with you, not tomorrow, not on some other day, but now. This moment is holy, set apart in love just for you. My presence surrounds you in this very instant. I want you to feel the peace that the world could never give you. Remember my promise, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. So breathe deeply, calm your heart, and let me embrace you with my voice. I know you completely, my beloved child. And even when everything seems to be falling apart, my love remains firm. I am here. I have always been here. And I will never leave you. Comment, I trust in the right time, because the waiting is not the end. I know the battles raging within you. I see the silent screams behind your calm words. You've grown used to hiding your pain, keeping quiet for fear of not being understood. At times, you thought your mistakes had taken you too far from me, that you were no longer worthy to hear my voice, that your chance had passed. But I want you to know, I never abandoned you. I never turned my face away from you. I didn't come to you today to demand anything, but to embrace you with eternal love. The guilt you carry, the doubts that torment you, the falls that made you consider giving up, I see it all, and still, I love you with a love that knows no end. My love does not depend on your performance, and my grace is not based on your worthiness. I see in you what no one else sees. I see beauty where you see ruins. I see purpose where you only perceive confusion. And in this moment, I invite you to let me rebuild what was broken, to rekindle the flame you believed had gone out, to restore what you no longer believed could be restored. But there is one request I make of you, with tenderness, stay with me until the end. Because when everything around you grows silent, my voice will be clearer. Don't be afraid to surrender. Surrender with trust, because I am your safe refuge. I am the one who never fails. Comment, the peace of Christ calms my heart and dissolves my fears. Now, in this very moment, I ask you with love, disconnect from the world for just a while. Write in faith, Lord, I want to hear your voice. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow my spirit to surround you with peace. You don't need to understand everything right now. Just trust. I am your Father, the one who never forgets his children. And I chose this second, this pause in your routine, because I knew that in this state of a broken, sincere, and weary heart, you would be more sensitive to hear me. If it were at another time, perhaps you would ignore me, perhaps you'd leave it for later. But now you are here, with an open heart, and that is all I needed. Because whoever has ears to hear will receive a touch from heaven, a touch that heals, transforms, and strengthens. It doesn't matter what they said about you. It doesn't matter what you yourself believed about who you are. What matters now is what I declare over your life. And I say, you are mine. You are chosen. You are loved. And this love will never be taken away. I have loved you with an everlasting love, therefore with loving kindness I have drawn you. Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 3. You weren't drawn here by pretty words or by chance. You were drawn by my love, which calls you to a new beginning. Nothing is lost for the one who is in my hands. And if you allow yourself to feel, right now, I will show you that my presence is real, alive, and right there with you. Don't let this seed die. Stay. Because the best is yet to bloom. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that greatly impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. Therefore, it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. I know you are afraid. Afraid of failing, of disappointing, of repeating mistakes that still hurt in your memory. But do not forget, you were not created to walk alone, nor to carry burdens beyond your strength. Today, I called you, not to judge you, but to remind you that my love still surrounds you. Even when you doubted, even when you drifted away, I remained. My love does not depend on your perfection because it is eternal, patient, and faithful. When your eyes fill with tears and your soul silently cries out, I am there, listening to every whisper of your heart. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost. Luke chapter 19 verse 10. And it was for you that I came. It is for you that today I extend my hand once again. Feel now this love wrapping you like a cloak, warming you in the cold, like a hug that comforts without words. I know your deepest wounds and, even so, I love you with a love that heals, restores, and renews. Right with hope, your love heals me. Because that is exactly what is happening now. I am healing your story with my presence. Every step, every difficulty, every achievement, every tear, and every smile was carefully orchestrated by me to prepare you for this moment. I know you feel fear, fear of failing, of not being enough, of carrying a weight that seems too heavy for you. But you were not called to walk alone. You were not created to carry what you cannot bear. Remember the words I gave you through the prophet Isaiah. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flame scorch you. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 2. I have been with you every moment, even when you did not feel it, even when it seemed I had abandoned you. It was no coincidence that this message reached you today. My heart is open, waiting for you to open yours to receive what I have prepared. I know you have doubted, you have silently asked, does God hear me? Is there a purpose in all this? Yes, my child, there always is. I know the wounds you carry are deep, and many times the exhaustion paralyzes you. You have tried to move forward with your own strength, resisting in silence, pretending everything is fine so you don't worry those you love. You faced sleepless nights, with thoughts that do not cease, fears that seem to tighten your chest. But listen, you are not alone in this battle. I have fought for you, many times silently, defeating the enemies you do not see, removing the stones that seem impossible to move. I have never left you adrift, not even in your darkest moments. I know sometimes it seems doors close, opportunities slip away, plans fail. But I tell you, these defeats are not final, they are preparations. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. Trust in me, even when you don't understand, even when the pain is strong, because I am preparing fertile ground where you will plant new blessings. My beloved child, I know how much you strive. I see every morning you wake up with the weight of the world on your shoulders. I see every tear you hold back out of pride or fear of appearing weak. I know you better than you know yourself. And even if it seems everything is at a standstill, even if you feel like you are going in circles, you are exactly where you need to be. Do not rush to judge your path or fear the future. My time is not your time, and my ways are higher than yours. Even when it seems everything is lost, there is a light inside you that does not go out because I placed it there. Remember that job you lost? That friendship that ended? That opportunity that never materialized? It was not the end. It was a necessary step for you to get closer to the best, to trust me, and let my plan manifest. Now write in your heart, and if you want, say aloud, I trust you, Lord, even without understanding. Let these words be the seed that will grow in strength and hope. I know uncertainty and fear sometimes paralyze you, that you wonder if it is worth continuing to fight. But listen well, every battle you face, every challenge, has a purpose. You have not been forgotten, nor abandoned. In the midst of the storm, I am your refuge. In the desert, I am the living water that quenches your thirst. In the darkness, I am the light that guides your steps. I never promised a life without trials, but I promised my constant presence and faithful help. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. Stop fighting alone. You are not alone. Entrust me with your burdens, give me your fears and your weariness, because I am your strength when your strength fails. Walk with me and you will see the burden is light and the path clear. My son, now that you have come this far, I want to tell you that I am preparing something new for you, something that will transform your life in a way you cannot yet imagine. But to receive this, you need to open your heart without reservation. You need to have faith, not only when everything is going well but especially when everything seems impossible. Only those who endure until the end can understand the greater purpose I am revealing. Be courageous, do not give up, because victory is closer than you think. Remember, you are not here by chance or accident. My plan for you is eternal, and every difficult moment you have passed through is part of this perfect plan. Do you have faith? Then say with me, God prepared this moment for me. With this faith in your heart, take the next step, because I go before you, opening paths where there seems to be no way. I know what you carry inside your heart, this silent pain, this wound that no one sees but that bleeds in secret every day. You have learned to smile even when everything inside you cries, to hide the suffering so no one notices, to keep going even when the weight is unbearable. But I am here to tell you, you do not need to pretend anymore. It is not necessary to hide what still hurts. For as it is written in Luke chapter 12 verse 7, indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, you are of more value than many sparrows. I know you deeply, down to the root of your hidden wounds, and I come to heal every broken piece. You are not a stranger to me. Every tear, every sigh, every silence of yours I see and embrace with eternal love. No matter how harsh the words that hurt you have been, or how many times you were ignored, forgotten, or betrayed. I know the nights when your body is tired but your soul cannot find rest, the moments when memories come back to paralyze and suffocate your spirit. I have seen all of that, not only what is visible to the eyes but especially what no one perceives, the silent pains that accompany you without you being able to unburden yourself. And even if you have tried to convince yourself that it no longer hurts, I assure you, the wound remains open, and that is why I am here. I am not here to judge your weaknesses but to heal your wounds. Because I am the God who enters where no one else dares to enter, the God who reaches the invisible and touches what you yourself are afraid to face. Let me take care of what hurts you the most, because I love you whole, even with the scars you seem to want to hide. Son, do not carry the weight of past guilt, because I have already forgiven all that needs to be forgiven, and today I want you to learn to do the same with yourself. This burden on your shoulders, this sadness that consumes you, is not meant to be permanent. I want to uproot from you the seeds of insecurity that were born from the wrong words you were told. I want to fill the emptiness left in your heart when you were abandoned or forgotten. I created you with love and desire for you to live fully, not as a shadow of what you once were or what others said you were. The path of restoration begins when you allow me to enter the dark parts of your being, when you stop hiding what hurts and let me ignite a new light inside you, a light capable of illuminating every forgotten corner of your soul. Do not be afraid to let me touch you where it hurts the most. This healing will bring a rebirth that will make every tear worth it. I know that maybe you have turned away, following paths that seemed easier or that gave you momentary comfort. Maybe you closed your ears to my call, distracted by commitments that took you away from me. But even in the silence of your distance, I never stopped calling your name, whispering to your heart. When you turned your back, I was there, firm in the same place, patiently waiting for you to listen again. And when you got lost in things that hurt you, I did not judge you. I just waited for the right moment to rescue you with unconditional love. I do not love you only when you are strong and steady, but especially when you are weak, fallen, and tired. I am the one who lifts up those who fall, who forgives the repentant, and who restarts with you as many times as needed. My faithfulness does not change. I have never forgotten you, son, because I formed you with a purpose, with a unique plan for your life. Every detail of your body, every emotion of your heart was created by me with intention and care. Even when you were far away, even when everything seemed to collapse, I heard your silent prayer, the timid whisper of your heart asking for help. And I was there, bringing peace for brief moments, diverting dangers, protecting you even when you did not know. This connection was never lost. It is the invisible thread that connects you to me, the constant call for you to return to the place where we belong, in my embrace. Your place is always reserved, empty for only you to occupy, because no one else can fill what is rightfully yours. You are irreplaceable, unique, and I still have much to show and accomplish for you. So, my son, now answer my call. No matter how long you have been away, no matter how many times you have failed or doubted, I am still here, extending my hand to you, waiting for you to let me guide your steps. Write in the comments of your heart, I want to live whole, with all my wounds healed and my soul restored. I am the God who restores, who gives life where there was only death, who brings hope where there was only despair. Let me enter your life, let me be your constant support, your safe refuge. The journey may seem long and hard, but I promise that I will be with you until the end, healing every wound, illuminating every shadow, loving you as only I can love. Come home, my son, because the best is yet to come, and I am here, waiting for you. I know you have sought answers in so many places, books, advice from friends, motivational videos, but nothing, my son, nothing has been able to calm your restless spirit. That is because the true peace you are searching for only I can give you. I planted dreams in your heart, gave you strength, courage, and even the fears which, if you face them with me, will become your greatest weapons. I see when you act on impulse and then regret it, when you try to get it right but feel lost, when you show strength yet are broken inside. Still, my love for you remains unchanged. I do not ask for perfection, I ask for surrender. Surrender of your whole being, without reservation, so that I can work in you, heal your wounds, and rebuild what has been broken. Let me enter your wounded heart, because it is there that I transform pain into a safe refuge. Do not close yourself off to me, my son. Many times you want to understand me but do not allow me to truly know you. You close yourself behind walls you built yourself, harden your heart, and isolate yourself. And even so, I keep knocking on your door, calling, saying, let me in. I see beyond what the world sees, I feel your silent tears, those you reveal to no one. Even when it seems that everything is lost, your heart still believes in something greater, and that something greater is me. So say with me, Lord, I let you in. Allow me to see beyond my wound, because only those who truly surrender begin to live. This surrender is the seal of love and trust that soothes the soul and renews the weary spirit. I know the burden you carry, no one else sees it, but I know how heavy it weighs on your shoulders. I see your daily struggles to keep calm, to hold on to faith, not to succumb to discouragement. You are tired, I know. Tired of smiling to hide the pain, of saying you're fine when deep down everything screams for help. Tired of carrying a load that was never meant to be yours alone. I never asked you to face everything alone. I called you to walk with me, not to drag yourself through life. That guilt that tightens your chest, the fear of failure, the anxiety for perfection, none of that came from me. I am your loving Father, and a true Father does not oppress, does not judge, does not abandon. I lift up, care for, and sustain. Remember my words, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. This was not poetry, but a real invitation for you to come to me with your exhausted heart. Bring your doubts, your racing thoughts, your hidden wounds even from yourself. Trust me and surrender all that you have been trying to hold on to. I see how much you have struggled to find peace even in rest, the sleepless nights when your mind won't stop, the roaring heart and restless soul. This happens because your trust in me is not yet complete. You pray, but then you take back into your hands what you entrusted to me. Today I want to lighten your burden, my son, and for that you only need to open your heart to me with true faith, without fear, without reservation. Trust that I am working in silence, removing people who would harm you, closing doors that would not lead you to the destiny I have prepared with so much love. Even if the wait seems long, the answers will come at the right time, and you will look back with gratitude, understanding that each struggle brought you to the center of my love. Therefore, do not abandon your faith, even when your heart feels heavy. I am the God who acts, the God who listens, the God who loves unconditionally. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.